let's hit kind of a double-sided question from Gary Lewis, and then we want to give the floor to James to make an announcement and catch us up on some of his initiatives here. Gary Lewis, I believe, is talking about Cam McDonald here at the tight end position, and his number of touches that could be in store for him in 2022, and also his willingness to be a productive run blocker. So, if you guys have any thoughts about Cam McDonald's contribution to the offense and how much he's needed?
Judging by what James said about the wide receiver and there not being a bona fide, I would say, #1 big target, I would say yes, you'll probably see Cam McDonald getting more touches. I mean, when he got the ball, he was a good tight end for us if he is healthy. If he's healthy enough right now, you know, like we talked about, the Duquesne game is not going to be the barometer of the season, but, you know, if he's – you'll probably see him more for that LSU game. I think that's going to be the first time we're going to see more of him. So, yeah, I would probably be willing to bet you're going to see more touches from him at this rate.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to incorporate him and just what we would consider the traditional checkdowns, your backs and your tight ends in general. I do think once these guys get going, they're going to have to – you're going to have to go single coverage on some of these guys. Or better yet, you're going to have to go zone. And if that happens, that's when you got a good tight end like Cam McDonald, can find space, sit in there, and I think he can do work. And I think with how I believe this run game is going to be, what I used to do, basically we call it a slam route or a slam release, where you actually on the play action, you block down on the defensive end, sell it, and then boom, you're in the flat. You're the first read. Like, that's going to be effective because guys like Trey Benson, Trayshawn Ward, and even the former walk-on C.J. Campbell are really, really good running backs. Rodney Hill, too, I don't want to leave him out because he's damn good as well. But I think that's how you're going to get. And when people say we don't need – he's not a lineman. Like, our offense can't force him to be what he's not. We don't have a devastating – nobody's recruiting devastating blockers at tight end except for Georgia. Now, Georgia got all of them. Like, all them boys are some bad boys. But most of us, we need a willing blocker. Are you willing to be able to get in the way and do what you got to do to be able to make it happen? I think he is.